So the next question. So this question is under the topic men and work. So the question is, each of A, B, C and D need a unique time to do certain work. A can do the work in X days and B can do the same work in 2X days. A started the work and he is replaced by B after 22 2/9 days. B completed the remaining work in the same time as C and D together can complete the whole work. The ratio of efficiency of C and D is 4:5. If C and D work for alternative days, starting from C, they can do the total work in 44.5 days. So this question is taken under SBI PO Mains, June 4th, 2017. So this is the data, and the question related to this is, as given in the question, A can complete the work in X days. Find the value of X. So friends, now coming to the data. So you may think that seeing the question, so with so many data, it will take more time to arrive at the answer. So but with a simple ratio calculations, I'll show you how to arrive the answer within seconds. So time taken by A and B is given as X and 2X. So where efficiency is 1:2. Our time taken ratio is 1:2. So efficiency is 2:1. A works for 22 2/9 days and B works in time taken by C and D together. So it's given that C and D on alternate days 44.5. So together it will be 22 2/9. So same time taken. So A and B efficiency 2:1. For 2 work 22 2/9, which is 192 200/9. So for 2 work A needs 200/9. So total 3 work. So by 2 into 3. So which is 100/3. So answer is 100/3. So now you will wonder how I arrived at all these details and got the answer. So I'll explain to you the working. So first we'll see the data. I'll explain the question to you. The question, we have 4 persons, A, B, C and D. So A can do a work in X days and B can do the same work in 2X days, which means B takes double the time as A. And this implies that efficiency of A is twice efficiency of B. A started the work, he works for 22 2/9 days. See, suppose the whole work is this. So A works for 22 2/9 days. Say this part of the work is done. So this is days. And remaining work is done by B in time taken by C and D working together. And what is the data related to C and D given? So they have given efficiency of C and D is 4:5, and working in alternative days they take 44.5 days. So now with that we have to see what is time taken by C and D working together. So that will be the time taken by B to do the remaining work. And we're having all these details, we have to find value of X, which is time taken by A to do the whole work. So I hope you have understood the question. Now we'll see the working. So A has worked for 22 2/9 days and he is replaced by B. B is completing the remaining work in time taken by C and D working together. So what is the data given? So C is to D, efficiency is given as 4:5. And working alternatively, C and D, so they take 44.5 days. And now we need to find time taken when C and D are working together. So to get the answer where alternative given and to find together, So you need to calculate, you need 5 or 6 steps to work out. But I'll give you one shortcut to get the value when alternate is given to find together time. So for that shortcut, I'll explain it with some more examples, some different examples. See, suppose A and B are working. So as we have here already A and B, I'll take as P and Q. Together alternate. Suppose P and Q working together, they take 6 days. Now what will be time taken then when they are working in alternate days? So it will be double the time, 12. So 12 days. So if it is 6 days, so alternate time will be 12 days. Suppose if they work for 5 days together, working in alternate days, they need double the time, 10 days. So if alternate is given as 18, so what will be time taken together? It will be exactly half of this 18, 9. So together they need 9 days to do the work. So if it is even numbers, so it's fine, you can take just half. Suppose if it is like odd numbers or in fractions, then how to find time taken when they are working together? So now I'll erase this and we'll have one data which gives say alternate days. So working in alternate days, they need 20.5 days. And for example, I'll take efficiency for P and Q is given as 2:3. Now how to find together time for P and Q? So if it is 20, just I can take 10. But we have here half. So it is not 10 1 by 4. Don't take half of this. So because while working in alternate days, so this 20 dividing by 2, so together they need 10 days. So which means P and Q are working for 10 days. This half day's work is done by P. So now we have to find this P's half day's work, what will be time taken by PQ working together. So for this, just I'll give one ratios, and then without ratios you can give the answer. So here efficiency I took as 2:3. So we need for P and PQ because this half day's work is for P. When they are working alternatively, so first day if P works, second day Q will work. So which means third day P will work, fourth day Q will work. So which implies odd days P's work is there and Q's work is there for even days. So 20 is an even number. So it would have ended with Q, and now this half is in the 21st day P is completing the work in half day. So now we need to find this P's half day's work, what will be time taken by PQ together. So from this you would have understood this half work is for P. So efficiency for P is 2 and Q is 3, and efficiency for P and PQ I'll take, so because we need together. So efficiency of P is 2, what will be efficiency of both? It is 5. Now what will be time taken ratio? As efficiency and time taken are inverse, time taken ratio is 5:2. So time taken by P is 5 parts. And time taken by both is 2 parts. So what is here 5 parts? P's work half day. So 5 parts is half. We need 2 parts. So dividing this half by 5, you get 1 part, multiply with 2, it is 1 by 5. So P and Q together are doing this P's half day's work in 1/5 of the day. So answer is together time, alternate if it is 20.5, together time it is 10 1 by 5. So now you would have understood this procedure. So but instead of doing all this, so as 20 is an even number, this half day is P's work. So take half of 20 as 10, and in this half day, as efficiency of P is 2, he can do 2 work per day out of 5. So half day he would have done only 1. So 1 out of 5 will be the value. So together time is, if alternate 20 and a half, together time is in half day 1 out of 5. So 10 1 by 5 will be together time. So now applying this logic here, you can immediately get together time for C and D with this alternate time. So now coming to our question. So alternate time for C and D, it is 44 and a half. So what will be together time? Take half of 44, 22. So when C, D are working together, they need 22 days, and this half work, so starting from C they have given, so this half work is for C. So 1 day C can do, because efficiency is 4:5, C can do 4 work, D can do 5 work. So in 1 day 4 work means in half day he would have done 2 work out of 9. So for 2 out of 9 they'll need 2 by 9th of a day. So together they need 22 2 by 9 days. So here friends, so from alternate to together, follow all these shortcuts, and without all that, seeing the data, you can go for this together time, just taking half of this and check half day's work. So 4 is 1 day's work, half day's work is 2 out of 9. So time taken by B to do the remaining work is 22 2 by 9. So now when you check here, A has worked for 22 2 by 9, B also for 22 2 by 9. So in the same time, so we can see efficiency they have, so they have given time is 1:2, and we have got efficiency is 2:1. So from the data, so we have the time taken by A is X days and B is 2X days. So which implies time taken by A is 1 part, time taken by B is 2 parts, and as time and efficiency varies inversely, 2:1. So in the same time, A had done 2 work, B had done 1 work. So we need X. So where time taken by A to do the whole work. So whole work is 3. So A has done 2 work in 22 2 by 9, which is equal to, so multiplying 22 and 9, 198 plus 2, 200 by 9. For this 2 work, A needs 200 by 9 days. So we need to find for 3 work what will be time taken. So as work is proportional to time taken, we just cross multiplying this. So this is divided by 2. You get 1 work's time, and multiplying it with 3, we get time taken by A to do the whole work. So here, which is 100 by 3. So A takes X days, so X value is 100 by 3, which implies to do the whole work, A needs 100 by 3 days. So you can see friends, so having all these details and using all this shortcut is what I have worked here. So time given 1:2, from there I took 2:1, and efficiency I understood for A it is 2:1, and from alternate I told you how I arrived at together time 22 2 by 9. So same time, so A and B are working for same time. So in that A is doing 2 work. So in this 200 by 9, if 2 work is done, for 3 work A needs 100 by 3. So understanding all this and using all this shortcuts, you two can arrive at the answer easily. So here for the question, so we need to find value of X, so which is time taken by A to complete the work. The time taken by A is 100 by 3 days. So we'll see the next question.